kid-friendly family yoga in just a few minutes, and I'm so happy that you could be here. I want to say a special hello to some people that I know are joining me. So hello, Reef and Isla, I love you. I'm so glad you're watching today. Hello, Bryn and Marcus, all the way from Missouri. I hope you have a lot of fun joining me today. And hi, Kat and Brent. I hope that you guys have a lot of fun joining me for yoga today. It's so nice to know that all of my friends are joining me from all over the place. Friends and family, I should say. Some of you are my sweet family. And I'm so happy that you could be here. If you're joining us for the first time today, then thank you. I'm so happy that you could be here. I own a small business here in South Florida. My name is April Klimkevich. My business is called Bliss Evolution. And one of the things that I do is I teach yoga. So I have 4 classes a week. This kid-friendly family yoga class is one of them. So if you're able to donate for watching today to my business, then you can do so at paypal.me/blissevolution or cash.app/blissevolution. But most of all, this class is meant to be super fun. So we're gonna have a lot of fun today while we exercise and stretch and relax. And today for our class, because it's so beautiful here, I want to invite you into my space and tell you all about the things that I'm seeing and the sounds that I'm hearing so that you can join me on this beautiful yoga class today. So we're gonna start today lying down on our mats. So join me, we're gonna lie on our mats on our backs, and we're gonna do a little bit of breathing and relaxing and resting before we get started today. So first, we're gonna lie on our backs. Our palms are gonna face up, and our arms are gonna be just a little bit away from the body. There's gonna be space between our feet, and we're gonna let our feet fall out to either side. We're gonna look up at the sky or up at the ceiling and close your eyes. And we're having a nice straight line all through the body. So we're gonna just adjust ourselves here so we can get super comfortable and close our eyes, and we're gonna take a deep breath in and then a deep breath out. Take a deep breath in, fill your lungs all the way up as much as you can. And then deep breath out, exhale, expelling as much of the air from your lungs as you can, squeezing your tummy, squeezing out every last breath, and then inhale. Take a deep breath in, filling the lungs. Let the stomach be soft. Breathe out. Release all the air from the body. So we're going to take long, deep, and slow breaths like this the whole time during our class. Deep breaths in and deep breaths out. And if you need to take a break at any time, you can sit quietly and relax and take deep breaths and then rejoin us when you're ready. If you ever need to stop to have a drink of water, you can always take a break and come back when you're ready. So from here, we're gonna scoot our feet together. We're gonna raise our hands up to the sky. We're gonna wiggle our fingers and start moving just a little bit. We're gonna keep taking deep breaths in through our nose and out through our nose. We're wiggling our fingers. We're gonna make big circles with our wrists. Can you make big circles with the hands like this? Very good. And then we're gonna make big circles the other way. Very nice. And as I look up at the sky, I can see all the trees around me. There's an oak tree over here and a pine tree over here. And I see all of the clouds in the sky and the sun. And it's so sunshiny and beautiful. So I want you to imagine all of those things. A nice, bright, sunshiny day. We're going to bring the hands together, cross the fingers, Turn the palms out and stretch them up to the sky. Stretch them up to the sun and up to the clouds and up to the tops of the trees. We're stretching, stretching, stretching. Flex your feet. And we're going to lift the hips up off the ground. Can you lift them up? Nice. Drop them down. Bring the arms next to the ears. Release the fingers. Lift the hips up again. Can you lift them up? Very nice. Now drop the hips. We're stretching the hands up. We're flexing the feet and stretching the heels down. Let's take a deep breath in. Fill up the lungs. And a deep breath out. And we're having a little quiet, relaxing time right here before we get started. Bend the knees. Bring the knees into the chest. Clasp opposite elbows. Lift the head. Tuck it into the knees. And send love all over the body. Say, I love you to my body, and say thank you for doing all of the things that you do. Walking me to places, running me to places, letting me talk to my friends and hug my family. We thank you so much. We're going to drop our head and shoulders. Hold on to the knees. Rock from side to side. Big rocks from side to side. Very nice. And then with one hand on each knee, we're going to make big circles with the knees. First go in one direction, big circles. And then we're going to switch. We're going to make big circles going in the other direction. Big circles. Very good. We're going to bring the feet down to the mat. We're going to walk them in really close to the body. See how close you can get the feet to the body. Maybe you could even touch the ankles. If not, that's okay. You can just have your hands on the ground. When we take our next breath, we're going to lift our body up. So take a breath in, lift the pelvis, arch the spine. We're leaving the shoulders on the ground. We're going to try to bring the shoulders a little bit closer together underneath the body as we lift. Very nice. See how high you can go. If this is easy for you, maybe you can lift one leg. Maybe you could lift both legs. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Drop one leg, lift the other leg up. Very nice. Very nice. Drop that leg. And then we're going to drop the back all the way down. Drop the hips down. Bend the knees. Pull them into the chest. Give a big hug to the body. Big hug. Nice. Drop the head back down. Drop the feet back down. Let's try that one more time. Walk the feet in really close to the body. You can hold onto the floor or onto the ankles as you lift the hips. Take a deep breath in. See if you can bring the shoulders just a little bit closer together. Squeeze them in as you lift up. And you can hold it here. This is a lot. But if you want to, if it's easy for you, maybe you do gymnastics. You can lift one leg up into the air. Nice. Cool. And then we'll drop that leg. Maybe we'll lift the other leg up into the air. And it's okay if you fall down in yoga. I fall down all the time. We're going to drop that leg. Maybe we can lift one arm up. And drop the arm. Lift the other arm up. Very nice. Drop the arm. We're going to bring the body back down. Bend the knees. Pull them in. And make big circles with the knees. Make big circles. And big circles going in the other way. Good. We're going to bring the soles of the feet up to the sky. Bend the knees. We're going to grab the feet from the outside and we're gently going to rock from side to side. Rock from side to side. This is called happy baby pose. And sometimes it's fun to pretend like we don't have to do anything but be a baby, right? Maybe. Let's let go. We're going to grab the feet from the inside. So now we're holding the feet from the inside and grabbing the feet, and we're kicking with the feet. We're pulling with the hands. So we're creating a lot of tension between our arms and our legs. We're pulling with the hands. We're kicking with the feet. We're being really strong right now. And then we're going to let go of the feet. Hold from the outside. Rock from side to side in happy baby pose. Nice. We're going to come back to center. Release the feet. Bring the hands to the inside of the feet. We're going to grab the feet all the way around. Kick with the feet as you pull with the hands. We're using all of our muscles in our arms and in our legs. We're very, very strong right now. And then we're going to release. Hold the feet from the outside again. We're going to rock from side to side. Very nice. Holding the feet, let's bring the soles of the feet together. We're going to bring the feet together. See if we can clasp outside the feet. If we can't reach the feet, you can just hold on to the legs. Hold just below the knees, or hold at the ankles, or you can hold on to the feet. Do whatever feels good for you. We don't want to hurt ourselves. We just want to feel a nice stretch. If this is good, we're going to lift the head, bring it up towards the feet. We're going to activate our tummy, make it tight and strong as we lift the head towards the feet. Then we'll drop the head down. Bring the feet forward over the face. Can you hover your feet in front of your face? Nice. And bring the feet back to center. Good. We're going to bring the knees together. Bring the hands underneath the knees, and we're going to rock forwards and backwards maybe 4 times. And then we're going to rock all the way up until we get to a standing position. So rock with me. We're going to rock forwards and backwards 4 times, and then we're going to rock all the way to standing. All right, did you do it? It's okay if you didn't, but if you did, nice job. And if you didn't, you can try a few more times, or you can try again another time. So, from standing, we're gonna start stretching. We're gonna start with our shoulders. Take a deep breath in, roll the shoulders forward and up to the ears. Breathe out and roll the shoulders back and down the spine. Breathe in, roll the shoulders forward and up. Breathe out, roll the shoulders back and down. Breathe in, roll forward and up. And breathe out, roll back and down. Nice. We're going to do the opposite now. When we breathe in, we're going to roll the shoulders back and up. And I'm going to put my hat on. When we breathe out, we're going to roll the shoulders forward and down. Breathe in, roll back and up. Breathe out, roll forward and down. And one more breath in, breathe in, roll back and up. And breathe out, roll forward and down. Good. From here, we're going to get a big stretch to our whole body. So we'll take an inhale, sweep the arms out to the sides and all the way up. Reach up, 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 up. Maybe we could even come up onto our toes as we stretch and reach up. And we'll breathe out, we'll keep holding it. We'll breathe in, we'll keep holding it. Can you stand on your tiptoes? It's hard, right? Breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out. Come back to your heels. Drop the hands all the way down to the sides. Good job, guys. That was hard. Take a deep breath in, stretch up, and a deep breath out. Stretch down, deep breath in, stretch up, and deep breath out, stretch down, deep breath in, stretch up, deep breath out. When we stretch down, we're going to come down with a flat back, and then we're going to curve our back as we reach the crown of our head down to the floor, and we're going to come all the way down. We're just going to hang here. Monkey arms, let the arms swing from side to side. And I know that you guys know what sound a monkey makes. What sound does a monkey make? Something like that. Maybe there's a monkey in the tree. No, just birds. So we're gonna swing and relax as we fold forward. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. And then bend the knees. We're gonna roll up, roll up, roll the shoulders back and down, and we're standing up straight again. Take a deep breath in, stretch the arms up, and when we breathe out, we're gonna lean to one side. From this leaning, you could either bring one hand to the hip if you want to support your back, if you want to support your body, or you can keep both hands stretching up. And remember, I'm not leaning all the way over and bending forward, I'm just leaning to the side. So we're breathing in, we're breathing out, we're remembering the trees and the sunshine and the clouds and the blue sky as we breathe in and out. And then we breathe in, come all the way up, 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 up. Breathe out, both hands come down. Do you guys see the pretty water behind me? Do you hear it flowing? It makes a very nice, peaceful sound. We're gonna breathe in and think about that water flowing. And when we breathe out, we're gonna lean to the other side. We're stretching the other side of our body and we're feeling that nice big stretch. If we want to bring our hand to our hip, we can. Otherwise, we'll stretch both arms out. And we're breathing in and breathing out, listening to the water and relaxing our bodies. Do you guys feel calmer already? I do. I feel very relaxed. We're going to breathe in, stretch up, come up onto your tiptoes, and breathe out, come down to your feet, and let your arms float down. Nice. All right, guys, from here, why don't we do a little bit of balancing? So we'll come onto one foot. So first, let's think. The foot that's going to be standing and the foot that's going to be on the ground. Let's lift up those toes, stretch them out, drop them down, lift up the heel, and then relax it into the ground. So now we have a nice firm base on that foot that's going to be standing. The other knee can start to bend. And then we want to focus our eyes on something on the floor or on the wall across from us. So choose something that's not moving that you can keep your eyes focused on the whole time. So choose a speck or a painting or a light switch or a dog toy on the floor, and we're going to turn one knee out to the side. Then we're going to either leave those toes on the ground if this is good, or bring the foot up to the calf. So don't put the foot directly on top of the knee. We want to leave that knee free, but we can have the toes on the floor or the foot on the calf. We're going to bring the hands to heart center, prayer position, and we're going to take deep breaths in and out as we balance on one foot, and we're going to see how long we can do it. So, and I know this is hard, so if you fall over and you need to come back, you can just come back and rejoin us. So I don't want you to get frustrated or discouraged. It's kind of hard to do sometimes. So from here, we're going to take a deep breath in. We're going to stretch our arms up. This is called tree pose. So I want you to release the hands and imagine all your leaves growing out of all the branches. If our arms are the branches and our fingers are the leaves, waving in the breeze, and we're growing so tall and strong. And we're breathing in and out. We're stretching our arms up to the sky. And then we're letting our leaves fall down towards the ground. We're bringing our hands back to heart center. And release the hands, release the foot, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. So on the other side, we're going to lift up the toes, stretch and wiggle them out, drop the toes down, lift up the heel, and drop the heel down. Good job. So now this is our strong leg, and we want to be sure we keep a little bit of a bend in our knee. So we don't want to stick our knee very, very straight. We want to keep a little bend there. The other knee starts to bend and we turn that foot and that knee out to the side. We can hold it here with our toes on the ground. If this is the easiest thing to do, we can do that. Or if you want to bring the foot up to the calf, you could do that as well. And remember that spot that you were looking at before with your eyes, we're going to focus on that spot, the light switch or the toy on the ground or the painting on the wall. We're going to focus our eyes so that we can stay standing strong and tall. Bring the hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in and out. Nice job. And remember, if you fall over, that's okay. We can just come back to this position again. On our next deep breath in, we're going to grow our branches up, raise our arms up, and we're going to wiggle our fingers. Our leaves are growing. We're growing tall, we're growing strong, and we're getting bigger every day. Very good. So we're stretching our arms up, we're growing our branches, we're growing our leaves, and we feel all of that good growing energy all over our bodies. Beautiful. And then we're wiggling our leaves, our fingers, as our branches and our arms come down to the ground. And then inhale, bring the hands to heart center again. Nice job. Release the hands, release the foot. We're going to take a big, wide stance. Oh, it's windy here. Can you tell? It's so windy. We're going to take a big, wide stance with the feet. And if I put my arms out to the sides, you'll notice that my ankles are underneath my wrists. So if we draw a dotted line all the way down to the ground, my ankles are underneath my wrists. So that's about as far as you want your legs to be from each other. But if that's too much or too little, you do what feels good for you. From here, we're going to have our arms out to the sides and we're going to turn to one side. See if you can look behind you. Turn back to center and to the other side, look behind you. Remember to breathe, turn back to center, look behind you. And turn back to center, look behind you. We're gonna go back to center, turn, turn, turn. And back to center and turn, turn, turn. And back to center. Nice. From here, we're going to make little circles with the arms. Just little circles. And then they're slowly going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Nice job. And then we're going to reverse really big circles. And they're slowly going to get smaller and smaller and smaller until we're making very little circles. Nice. We're going to drop the arms. Woo, shake them out. My arms are tired already and we barely did anything. We're going to bend the knees. Bring the hands just above the knees. We're going to straighten one leg and flex those toes up to the sky as we bend the other knee. And I'm leaning towards that bent knee. We're coming back to center. Drop the toes. Lean the weight to the other way. We're bending that knee, leaning in that direction. Lift the other toes up. Nice job. This is a runner's lunge. We're going to switch. Come back to center. Switch sides. We're leaning to one side. We're lifting the other toes. Nice, nice job. We're going to lean and lift the toes. Very, very good. One more time each side. We'll come back to center. Lean, lift the toes, and back to center. Lean, lift the toes. Nice. We're going to come back to center. Stand up straight and tall. Raise the arms up, 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 up. We're going to bend the arms out to the sides so our elbows are bending and our fingers are pointed up. And we're going to bend the knees. Drop the tailbone down. Try to keep your chest lifted. So we don't want to fall over. We want to be up We're gonna take a few deep breaths here in cactus pose. Don't we look like a cactus? I think we look a little bit like a cactus. We're gonna release, straighten the legs, drop the arms down, shake out the shoulders, shake out the arms. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. We're going to take a deep breath in and raise the arms up. Bend the arms, face the hands forward, fingers are pointing up, and then bend the knees. We're keeping the chest lifted as we come into cactus pose. We're taking deep breaths in and deep breaths out. And what happens if we fall over? We just get right back up and join back in after we take a little break if we need one. Inhale, come up, and exhale, down. Nice job. So our toes, they might be pointing out right now. So I want you to point them sort of towards each other. So I want you to turn the feet so that the toes are pointed in towards each other. I want you to have your hands on your hips or straight out to the side. Take a deep breath in and take a deep breath out. Come halfway down. Very nice. Reach the crown of your head forward. If this is a lot for your arms, you can bend your arms and bring them to your hips. Nice. And then we're going to fold all the way forward. And we're just going to hang here with the hands on the ground. Relaxing the legs, stretching forward. And then maybe we'll walk the hands to one foot. Let's walk the hands to one foot. What happens to our nose? It comes a little bit closer to that knee, doesn't it? Yes, it does. And then we'll walk the hands back to center. And then over to the other foot, and the nose comes a little bit closer to the other knee. And then we'll walk back to center. We'll toe heel the feet in closer and closer together. Keep those knees bent. We're bending the knees. Now the feet are next to each other. The knees are pressing together. And we'll inhale, come halfway up like we're sitting in a chair. Raise the arms up, turn the pinkies towards each other. Very nice job. This is a hard one. Let's inhale and come all the way up. Stretch up, maybe even lean back. Can you lean back? And then lean back up. And exhale. The hands come down. Good job, everybody. Very nice. Let's come to a hand and knee posture, a tabletop posture on your mat. So we're going to come to a tabletop posture, a hand and knee posture. So we have a flat back here. My wrists are underneath my shoulders. My knees are underneath my hips in a straight line. And we're gonna do cat and cow. This is one of my favorite ones because I love cats. If you couldn't tell from my shirt with cats all over it, I love cats. So we're gonna take a deep breath in, arch the spine, drop the belly down, look up, breathe out, bring the shoulders and hips together underneath the body as you lift the middle of the back up and arch up like a cat. Inhale, cow posture, drop the belly down, look up. And exhale, cat posture. Bring the middle of the belly up as you bring the shoulders and hips closer together. Inhale, cow posture. Exhale, cat posture. Inhale, cow posture. Exhale, cat posture. And one more time, inhale, cow posture. And exhale, cat posture. Good job, guys. Let's take a little break. Let's sit back on our feet. Bring your forehead to the mat. And you can stretch your arms forward or bring your arms next to your feet. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. This is called child's pose. It's a nice, relaxing pose. So we're trying not to fall asleep. We're going to come back up and sit on our mats or the floor or wherever we're sitting. And we're going to stretch our feet out in front of us. We're going to try to sit up really straight and tall. I'm going to put my birthday hat on. So we're sitting up straight and tall. Our toes are pointing up, and we're going to take a deep breath in, raise your arms up, and as you breathe out, we're going to fold forward. Bring the belly closer to the legs first, then bring the hands down to the legs, and then curve the back. Imagine a dotted line between your forehead and your shins. Imagine a dotted line between the forehead and the shins. So we're not curving down like this. We're reaching forward and then folding down. And we're feeling that nice stretch in the backs of the legs. It feels really, really good. We feel that beautiful stretch. And we're beginning to relax the body. Inhale, reach forward, straighten the back and reach all the way up. Exhale. Let the arms float down. Nice. We're going to bend one knee and bring the sole of the foot to the mat. Flex the foot. We're going to reach the opposite hand. So I'm bending my right knee. I'm reaching with my left hand. And I'm going to turn the thumb down and the pinky up. And I'm going to hold the foot from the side. So from the outside, I'm holding the foot. I'm going to turn towards the knee, stretch my right hand behind me and drop it down. And I'm going to hold on to the foot as I twist and turn and look as far as I can behind me. As I'm twisting and turning, I'm going to lift the foot. See if you can lift the foot. Nice job, guys, if you're lifting the foot, and nice job if you're not lifting the foot. You can leave that knee bent, or you can try to straighten the leg. Just do what feels good for you. We're looking out behind us, remember. And if this is easy and you want to lift the arm, you can lift the arm as well. Very nice. We're going to drop the hand, bend the knee, drop the foot, and come back to center. Now I'm going to switch to the opposite side so that you can see me from the other side. So we're stretching our feet out. Our toes are pointing up. We're sitting up straight and tall. Inhale, sweep the arms up, and exhale, drop the belly down. Reach forward. Imagine reaching the head closer to the shins, closer to the place between the knees and the ankles. And then inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, down. Nice job. I'm going to bend my left leg now and bring the foot to the ground. Then I'm going to lift the toes, and I'm going to stretch out my opposite arm, my right arm, and I'm going to point my thumb down and my pinky up, and I'm going to hold on to the outside of the left foot. I'm going to twist towards the left, towards my left knee. I'm going to reach the left arm behind me and drop it down, and I'm going to turn my head all the way and look behind me, all the way out over the shoulder. So this is a lot. You can hold it here, or if you want to feel more of a stretch, you can try to bend the knee, lifting the leg. Oh, I just saw a bird in the tree. And if you want even more of a stretch, you can work towards straightening that leg, but this is all optional. I just want you to do what feels good for you. And if this is easy and if this feels good, maybe you'll lift the left arm behind you and stretch it behind you. How about that? How does that feel? A nice big stretch, right? Good job, everybody. We're gonna drop the hand, bend the knee, drop the foot, and we're gonna come back to center. Nice job. So I'm gonna turn and face you, and I'm gonna come to a comfortable cross-leg position. So crisscross applesauce your legs, and we're gonna bring one hand in the front, the other hand in the back, and we're gonna turn and look to the side, or even turn and look all the way behind you like an owl. We'll come back to center, bring the other arm in front, the other arm behind. We're gonna turn and look out to the side, or even turn and look all the way behind you like an owl. We're gonna come back to center, and this time we're gonna bring our right hand to our left knee. So bring your hand to the knee, and we're gonna push on that knee as we twist and turn and look as far as we can behind us. Turn back to center, and we're gonna bring our other hand to the knee, to the opposite knee, and turn and look as far as we can behind us. Very nice. Beautiful. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together. Pull them really close into the body. Inhale, sit up straight and tall. Deep breath in. As we breathe out, we're going to lean forward. Lean forward over the feet. We're stretching out our hips. And it feels really good, right? Nice job, everybody. So let's find our way down to our mats, and we'll get ready for some breathing and some relaxation. So with the knees bent, we're gonna come to the toes. So we're just touching the toes on the floor. We're gonna bend one knee and lift it up, and then switch, 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 and bring both soles of the feet to the floor. Nice job. We're going to lift the toes, wiggle them around, and drop them down. We're going to stretch the arms up, wiggle the fingers, and drop them down. We're going to stretch one leg up to the sky, point and flex the foot. Then make big circles with the ankle, and then make big circles in the other direction. Nice. We're gonna see if we can drop the leg out to the side. Bring it back to center, and bend the knee. Drop the foot back down to the mat. We're gonna lift the other leg up to the sky. We're gonna point and flex that foot. Make big circles going in one direction and big circles going in the other direction. Let's see if we can drop the foot out to the side. Bring it back to center and bend the knee. Drop the foot down to the ground. Good job. We're going to lift the other foot, stretch it up. Walk the hands up the leg towards the ankle and pull the leg towards the body. If it feels good to straighten the bent knee, you can, but you don't have to. You can leave that knee bent. So do what feels good for you. And then if that leg is straight, we're going to bend the knee, bring the foot back. Drop the head, walk the hands down, bring the other foot to the mat. Good job. We're going to straighten the other leg up. We're going to walk our hands towards the ankle and pull the leg close to the body. If it feels good, we could straighten that leg, but we don't have to. That's optional. It's up to you. If that leg is straight, we're going to bend the knee, bring the foot back to the mat, and drop the other foot all the way down. Good job. We're going to make our way into our resting posture. So stretch your feet down the mat. Let your arms come out to the sides, palm facing up. Feet are falling out to either side, and look up at the sky or the ceiling. When you take a deep breath in, we're going to just relax the whole body. And when you take a deep breath out, we're going to relax even more. Take a deep breath in and squeeze every muscle in your body. Wrap yourself into a tight ball. And breathe out and release and relax the whole body. Breathe in, stretch the fingers, stretch the toes, lift up the arms and the legs and stretch. Exhale and relax. One more inhale, we're stretching the whole body, lift up the hips, drop the hips and relax, bringing the arms back down next to the body, palms face up, arms are a little bit away from the body, and feet are falling out to either side. We're looking up at the sky or the ceiling. And if it feels good to you, you can close your eyes and listen to the sound of my voice. So I want to describe for you what I'm seeing all around me, and you can imagine it in a movie in your head. I see a pine tree with many pine cones that's very, very tall. And the pine needles are green and the bark is brown, and the tree is standing up against a beautiful, brilliant blue sky. And I see an oak tree that has lots of birds that like to come and go. And maybe I even see a nest in this oak tree. And the leaves are green. And the oak is brown, and it's a very good climbing tree. If you like to climb trees, it's a good one. And the sky behind it is nice and blue. As I'm looking around the sky, I don't see many clouds, but I see a few white clouds very, very high up in the sky, far, far away. And every once in a while, I'm seeing a bird fly by, high, high up in the sky. And as you imagine this beautiful scene with these trees next to the water, I want you to relax your body and relax your mind. I want you to imagine that you're here in a beautiful place, in the shade, or in the sunshine, relaxing, resting with your eyes closed, and enjoying the beautiful scenery. Take a few moments to take a few deep breaths, all to yourself, and I'll wake you with the sound of my voice in just a few breaths. So take deep breaths in and deep breaths out. Gently wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes and open your eyes and maybe take a stretch if you need a stretch. Roll over onto one side into a little ball. And then when you're ready, push yourself up into a seated position. Crisscross applesauce, and we'll end our time together. So sitting up straight and tall, take a deep breath in and stretch up, 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 up. Breathe out and stretch down. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out and stretch down. Take one more deep breath in and stretch all the way up and bring the hands together. We're going to bring the hands in front of our foreheads and say to ourselves, may we think positive thoughts. We'll bring our hands in front of our lips and say, may we speak kind words. And we'll bring our hands in front of our hearts and say, may we spread love and joy wherever we go. I'm so glad you could join me today. I had so much fun with you here in the sunshine in this beautiful weather. I hope that you had fun with me too. And for the parents listening, if you are able to contribute to my small business, you can do so by paying in two ways. One is PayPal, paypal.me/blissevolution, and the other is the Cash App, cash.app/blissevolution. So I think there's a squirrel next to me now. I don't know if you guys can see him collecting nuts. But I had such pleasure being with you today, and I love you, and I'll see you next time. Mwah. Bye.